Good morning. Today we will talk about compounds of carbon. So basically we can divide these compounds into two, organic and the inorganic. Organic compounds are those compounds which originated from living organisms, but nowadays it is possible to synthesize organic compounds in the laboratory. Therefore, they are now defined as compounds of carbon. The organic compounds are obtained from natural sources such as plants and animals, coal and petroleum. Inorganic compounds. The compounds of carbon which are not organic compounds are called inorganic compounds. Most of the inorganic compounds are obtained from various minerals. For example, limestone, marble and dolomite, they contain carbon as carbonates. The other inorganic compounds are carbides of metal, for example, calcium carbide. Then we have calcium sulfide and oxides of carbon such as carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Properties of organic and inorganic compounds. Organic compounds are having low melting point and they are generally solids or liquids. They dissolve in organic solvents such as benzene, alcohol and chloroform. They are generally insoluble in water, whereas inorganic compounds are generally solids which have high melting and boiling points. They generally are dissoluble in water and insoluble in organic solvents such as benzene or chloroform. Hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbon means those compounds which contain only carbon and hydrogen. Now these hydrocarbons can be divided into various classes like aliphatic or open chain compounds, which are further categorized into saturated alkanes, and unsaturated aliphatic compounds, which are further categorized into alkenes or alkynes. Then another category of hydrocarbons is the cyclic or closed chain compounds, which are further divided into acyclic and aromatic hydrocarbons. Aliphatic hydrocarbons. The word aliphatic is derived from the Greek word alipher, means fat. So aliphatic hydrocarbons were derived from fats and oils. Hydrocarbons can be acyclic compounds, which are straight chain compounds, or they can be cyclic compounds which have rings of carbon atoms. The aliphatic hydrocarbons, they can further be divided into two categories: saturated hydrocarbons and unsaturated hydrocarbons. In saturated hydrocarbons, atoms are linked to each other by single bonds, whereas in the unsaturated hydrocarbons, multiple bonds are present between the carbon atoms. Aromatic hydrocarbons. The word aromatic is derived from the word aroma, which means fragrance. The aromatic compounds, they have a characteristic smell. Structurally, they include benzene and its derivatives. Let's talk about saturated hydrocarbons or the alkanes. Methane or CH4, it is the simplest alkane in which 4 hydrogen atoms, they are linked to carbon atoms in tetrahedral fashion. If instead of a hydrogen atom, the carbon atom is further linked to another carbon atom, we get another alkane, namely ethane, that is C2H6. This is the structure of methane, where carbon is attached to 4 hydrogen atoms in a tetrahedral fashion. This is the structure of ethane, that is C2H6. The general formula of alkanes is CnH2n plus 2, where N is the number of carbon atoms in the alkane molecule. First 10 alkanes corresponding to N is equal to 1 to 10 are given in the table on the next slide, like methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane and decane. Thank you.